Well, Luciano Zaccara is an associate professor at Gulf Studies Centre at the Qatar University, joining us from Doha. A warm welcome to the programme. Now, we've heard some of those terms there. They include the release of 10 Israeli captives, a full humanitarian aid as well, with up to 1,000 trucks being allowed in. Do you see this coming to fruition?
Honestly, I'm not quite sure. We keep hearing different voices. Trump saying that, or Witkoff saying that they submitted the proposal. The Israeli media saying that the government says that they rejected that proposal already because the conditions that the Hamas are proposing are unacceptable. So we don't know who is proposing what, and how different is this new proposal compared with the one submitted by Witkoff and negotiated in January. But we see that Israel is already saying no, because if they accept this proposal, this will end with the military achievement that they obtained already. So meaning that what they have already achieved in terms of the battleground, that they are occupying 75% of the Gaza Strip, will need to change, and it is something that they are not ready to do. So I don't see how we can move forward to a new ceasefire negotiation if the position of Israel has changed in terms of what they want now compared with what they wanted when they signed the deal in January.
What about US involvement then? Because that could potentially be a game changer. We know that when US President Donald Trump took over the helm there at the White House once again, he made it clear that he was going to bring peace, to Israel, to the conflict. That hasn't happened yet. Why do you think that is? And do you think that his role is as important as he thinks it is?
Well, I mean, without any doubt, the role of the United States is very important. If the United States decide to take measures, Israel will need to do something. But so far, Trump did not take that measures. He claims that he's pressuring Netanyahu. He gave some signals or messages, directly or indirectly, that he will pay attention to other opinions in the Gulf as well, visiting Qatar, Emirates, and Saudi. But so far, he didn't take the measures that can change the course of the war, which is, conditioning the delivery of arms or financial aid to Israel if they don't do anything to stop the siege on Gaza. We see that the European Union is doing something, at least at the diplomatic level. They are trying to, diplomatic, but at some point they need to have a repercussion on the commercial side. Otherwise, this will never change anything. But the United States so far is not ready to do so. So Trump keep honestly bluffing about what he can do in all the conflicts that he's going around, even in Ukraine. And so far, he did not achieve that, because at the end, he's not taken really the measures that he needs to take in order to stop this.
Let's talk about that in order to make changes to stop what's going on in Gaza. Because if these talks don't work, if they don't bring anything to the table and nothing is resolved, what then? Because looking at Gaza right now, looking at all the footage, people are utterly desperate. They're starving, and it doesn't look like it could get any worse.
Well, it can get worse. That's a big problem. That as far as nobody's doing anything, as far as there is no concrete action taken by the countries that they can do something, this will not stop. I mean, we passed through a period in which there was a withdrawal of Israeli troops. There was some kind of negotiation in order to think about the future of Gaza after the war. Now it's unthinkable, with Israel occupying 75% of the territory, and with the aim of occupying everything and pushing out of the Gaza Strip most of the Palestinian people that they live there. And with the new plan that's already in place, which is occupying the land to establish settlements, according to what the extreme right parties want, this can get worse, of course, because in order to do that, you need to vacate the land. They are already doing that by pushing people outside, by trying to expel some Palestinians to other countries, helped by Trump proposal. But what Israel is doing is to keep attacking and killing people. So, and without any real action trying to stop this by mainly European and the United States, but mainly the United States, this will not get better. I think it's simple like that.
Luciano Zaccara, we appreciate that. An Associate Professor at Gulf Studies Centre at the Qatar University, joining us live from Doha. Thank you.